And it's 3, 2, 1 on the air. This is Kathleen Gage, and today I have a time saving and a money saving tip. It's all about how to save time with your email inbox. And many of us have subscribed to newsletters. We've downloaded an ebook or a PDF file, a report, and in trade for that thing, whatever that thing is, we leave our name and our email address. Well, oftentimes all we want is the thing. We don't want to be on a list and get daily emails or even weekly emails. And so every time we get an email from the person we subscribe to, we look at it and we go, well, I'm not going to read it anyway. Now, this isn't true for all emails, but I'm talking about probably 80% of the emails that you get, you're never going to read them. Or if you do read them, it's not a good use of your time. So I want to give you a time saving and a money saving and an energy saving tip. The key here is tip, strategy, save, time. Okay, so here we go. What I encourage you to do is actually look at all the emails that come in and commit to 5 email subscriptions a day that if you don't really read those, that you unsubscribe to. However, now this is a big however, be very careful what links you click on. Right now, hackings are through the roof. It's out of control. Even if you think you have tight security, tighten up even more. For example, I posted something recently about how easy it is for hackers to get into your email. And if you think 12 characters of numbers only is a great password, it takes about 2 seconds for hackers to get into that. You want to have at least 12 characters. You want to have letters, uppercase and lowercase. You want to have symbols, and you want to have numbers. And a combination of all of those will be much safer for you not to get hacked. So with that being said, when you go into your emails and you get an email, even if it looks like it's from somebody that you recognize, be very careful. And if I didn't say it clearly enough, be very careful to not click on links within the email if you really don't recognize it or you're a little bit suspicious. Be very careful of emails that come from people saying, oh, I have a health situation and I need some help. I need some money. Call the person up if you think that they really do. Don't click on a link, because what happens there is that can be malware that's going to be embedded on your computer, and all of a sudden you're going to be infected. Now, it could be months before you even know that you've been infected. A good recommendation, let's go back to the emails, is go through your emails and unsubscribe. But if it's an email that you're really not sure of, just put it in the spam folder. You can actually block that email. If you're using Outlook, it's real easy. If you're using Gmail, it's really easy. Learn how to do it and start blocking emails of companies that you don't recognize. Be very conscientious, because right now, with all that's going on in the world, hackings are going through the roof. I've actually talked to a lot of support people as a result of what happened to me, and we have more than ever tightened up our security, even though we had very tight security. You want to just make sure that you've got locks and chains, and you've got everything you can, that it will protect your personal data. So look at the emails and unsubscribe. Be very careful of the links that you click on. Make sure that you have a good spam filter. Make sure that you have a virus protector on your computer. Make sure that you actually have your computer scanned on a regular basis. If you suspect that you have been hacked in any way, shape, or form, find a service provider that might be able to come to your office, or you might be able to take your computer to them, and they will actually wash your computer. They'll check for every kind of malware, every kind of virus that could be embedded, every Trojan that's out there. Because as I've talked to a lot of support people, they said that the hackings are going through the roof. And actually, what's a little known fact is there are between 500,000 to 1 million viruses daily, not yearly, daily, that are being created to hack into people's systems. And a lot of these companies, they can't keep up with it. I was watching one of the experts on the Shark Tank. I'm trying to think of his name, the really nice guy. Anyway, he said that where the hackers are targeting are companies that have personal data. And so they hack the company, and then that filters out into all the data that they have of their customers and clients. And yes, granted, they are expected to protect your data, but they're getting hacked too. So here's the whole point of my message. Be very careful. Before you start clicking links in emails, I would rather see you block that email than click those links. Another thing is, and this is outside of email marketing, is if you get a call, and let's say it's from your bank, you think, and they're asking you for account numbers, they're asking you for your social, for your birth date, and they've called you, I'd be very careful. Even if you call them, I would be very careful, because with one service provider I talked to, they said there are bogus web pages that go up with information about PayPal, Amazon, merchant accounts, where it looks like it's authentic, and it actually is a phishing number that when you call that number, you're being directed into a pool of people. Basically, they're sweatshops where these people, their job is to get your information. If this seems scary, good, because it is. It's getting worse and worse by the day. You've got to do everything you can to protect yourself. Now, if you don't have strong passwords, I highly recommend that you go in and you change all your passwords and you really protect yourself. Get a double authorization, double authorization, that's the word, which means they have to call you on your phone and they send you a text with a code. So not only do you put your username and your password in, you get a code on your phone. Now, that might seem like a lot of work, but I can assure you that's a lot less work than you having to go in and clean up a big mess. Trust me. This is Kathleen Gage, and I hope this has served you. I hope that it helps you. And please, don't just take my word for it. Start doing your research. Find out how many companies are getting hacked, how many viruses are out there, how many emails are infected. And do not click on links in emails from people you don't know. It's not worth it. And do not give out your personal information to people that have called in to you to find out, oh, what's your bank account number? Oh, what's your credit card number? Oh, what's your birth date? Oh, what's your social security? You've just given them carte blanche to doing identity theft. Hope you got some words of wisdom out of this message, and I wish you a very great, safe, and secure day.